Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new Georgia Lottery $20, $100, $200, and $300 cash out. This is part of the December 2023 series of tickets that came out in Georgia last week. And I'll just say right up front, this is a ticket, this is one of those specialty tickets with no real jackpot on it. And so there are going to be no taxes on this game taken out. And so I always feel like with these tickets, there's an opportunity for the state because they don't have to take any taxes out because there are no prizes over $5,000. It's an opportunity for the state to say to the people, hey, we don't have to take any tax value out of this game. And so we'll give you that money that we would normally have to take out. And so I always wonder if the state is going to have a little bit higher value than a typical scratch ticket would when they have a ticket like this. So it'll be interesting to see if Georgia decided to do that, to act in good faith and give the people that value that they would normally have to take out in taxes. So we'll see as we go through the video, but this is not a number match game. This is a symbol hunt game. There are 4 symbols that you can find here. There is a money stack for an instant win, and then there are $100, $200, and $300 bursts that you can find as well. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the Georgia Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.59, and prize structure, pretty simple. There's only 4 prizes here, the ticket, $100, $200, and $300 prizes. So yeah, that's what you're going to be winning when you win on this game. And like I said before, no taxes to worry about. So we will see if the value is a little bit higher than a normal $20 ticket would be. So when you run the numbers on this game, by the way, there's nothing, the prize structure there's nothing that really stands out with the prize structure. But when you do run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in at between 78 and 79%. And I will tell you, this is an outstanding payout for a $20 ticket in Georgia. So good for the Georgia Lottery for, leaving that tax money value in the game for the players. Respectable thing to do. And I mean, normally what we do at this point is, we talk about the bottom 99% and the top 1%. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to do that with a ticket like this where there is not really like a top 1%, tier on the prize structure, but we're going to do that just for continuity's sake with the tickets and the videos and stuff. So one important thing to note about this payout is that it does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which not too many people are going to be winning, which means very few people are actually going to see a 78% payout on this game. And so what we want to know is, what is the payout going to be for those people who just have average luck and may not be hitting those top or mid-tier prizes or upper mid-tier prizes. And so what we're going to do is we are going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what the new payout number is going to be just for the bottom 99% of prizes. So looking back at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $200 prize level. So if you're just an average person with average luck, when you do win on this game, you'll expect to see somewhere between $20 and $200 as your prize. Now, the split there at the $200 prize level is about 94 to 6. So the large majority of these $200 prizes, 94%, are included here in the bottom 99% of prizes and are available to average folks. Excuse me. But there are 6% of these that are going to be included here with the $300 prize that's going to make up the top 1% of prizes. So top 1% prizes are really, really tough to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move the decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and it's about 1 in every 459 tickets. So, you're in easily over $8,000, you're in over $9,000 actually before you would expect to see even one top 1% prize. So, this is definitely not a ticket that you would want to chase. You're spending $9,000 to win a $300 prize. That doesn't make sense. This is the type of ticket where maybe you go in and you say, hey, I've got $20. I want the chance to play $100 or $200 worth of scratchers. I'll take my chance with the 20. And you either lose or you win a prize and you get $100 worth of scratch tickets for $20. So it's a very like occasional kind of ticket to do. At least that's how I would play this game. So because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we are going to subtract the value of all the top 1% prizes from the payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. So when we do that, we find out that the payout for the bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 75 and 76%. And so this is way over the 70%. No, this is way over the 60% minimum that we look for bottom 99% payout. So normally I would say, a ticket with a 70% payout in the bottom 99% is really, really good. So this one has 75% payout for the bottom 99%. So, this is going to be a really super fun ticket for the average folks. So I'm really glad that the Georgia Lottery put this out. 75%, that's more value than, most $10 and $20 tickets already. And then you've got the additional $300 prizes that you might win every now and then. So this is just a great ticket, I think, especially for the average folks who may not get lucky and hit those top 1% prizes very often. So love to see that 75% number there. Now here on this page, we are looking at the increases and decreases in Georgia $20 tickets. And I will say the Georgia $20 ticket category is typically not that great. You can see 75, 76% is typically what we see, sometimes even 74 in this $20 category, which is not very strong. But this one's 78%. You can see the data point for this ticket all the way over here on the right. It looks like it's the second highest ticket that we've seen in years in this $20 ticket category. So again, like really strong ticket. I'm glad to see that the Georgia Lottery decided to, treat the customers fairly on this ticket. So you can see a pretty big bump from the previous $20 ticket. I usually suggest when you see a bump like this, it might be a good time to buy, just to communicate to the lottery that you appreciate the increase and you want to see these increases continue. Up here, if you are playing $20 tickets in Georgia in green, you see the best ticket in every category. If you're playing for overall value, this one by far has the most value of a $20 ticket that we've seen in a long time. So this is the one you would want to play. If you're playing for odds, the Millionaire Jumbo Bucks would be the ticket that you would want to play. Also a strong ticket, and that 78% payout on that one as well. If you are a conservative player and you want to lose as little money as possible, this new $100, $200, $300 cash out ticket is the one. You can see like how much more value there is in the bottom 99%. All the other tickets are around 60-ish%, with the exception of Blazing Hot Sevens. The catch to this one though is that you're not gonna win a lot of money. If you look over here, there's 2% value in the top 1%. That's because the max you can win is $300. So again, this is not a chase ticket where you play a whole bunch of these hoping to win a lot of money. It's not going to happen. If you are more of a high roller and you like to win a little bit more when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, Millionaire Jumbo Bucks is the ticket that I would suggest playing. Now over here on the right, if you are interested, we're keeping track of top prizes. This may be a little bit dated because I made this PowerPoint about a week ago, so these numbers could have changed a little bit by now. Now here on this page, we are ranking Georgia $20 tickets based on overall payout. You can see this new ticket, the cash out ticket, in first place beats the Millionaire Jumbo Bucks, probably because there's no tax being taken out of this game. And these two tickets beat all the other $20 tickets by quite a bit. Now here on this page, this is the rankings for bottom 99% payout, and you can see this new cash out ticket just destroys all of the other tickets. It's going to be a fun one. People are definitely going to like this ticket for sure. Now here on this page, we get to compare $20 tickets across states. And yeah, you can see, in the last video, the $10 ticket, Georgia was pretty solidly in second place. But you can see here in the $20 ticket category, this is what I'm talking about when I say that Georgia's $20 tickets are not that great usually. You can see there's more of a mix up here with the $20 tickets. Georgia being more in the middle of the list as opposed to the top half of the list. So this new cash out ticket in third place is the third best $20 ticket that we've seen on the channel so far. But we do always want to look at the top, and usually at the top we have Massachusetts, and that's true in this category. Massachusetts, we've seen two $20 tickets from them so far. Both of them had 81% payout, and so that's close to 3 percentage points higher than what Georgia's doing. And so we have to ask, just like we do in every video, if Massachusetts can regularly put out $20 tickets at 81% payout and make plenty of money doing it, then why is Georgia, and I've been saying this is a great ticket, but we still have to ask this question, why is Georgia putting out $20 tickets at 78% payout? 3 percentage points might not sound like a lot, but when you consider how much money goes into making just one of these games, one game could easily have 10 million tickets as part of it. If you multiply that 10 million by the $20 price tag, that's $200 million just for one of these games. And 3 percentage points of 200 million is $6 million. That's a huge chunk of money that the Massachusetts Lottery thinks it's okay to put into the hands of its players, that the Georgia Lottery is just sticking in its pockets. And so while 78% is a great number for Georgia $20 tickets, it is not where it should be and where it could be. And so, that is important to keep in mind, because when you ask, why would Georgia keep more money than it has to? That question does not have any good answers. And so, while this is a good ticket, it's not as good as what Massachusetts is doing. And that's where we want Georgia to be. We want it to be competitive with Massachusetts. Now, on this page, we're ranking across states based on the bottom 99% payout. And here, this ticket, the cash out ticket, comes in first place. It's the best ticket we've seen for the average player. And so, yeah, the only really close competitor is a similar ticket from California. And so 75% payout for the average folks is just really, really good. Now, on this page, we're looking at the top 36 tickets that we've reviewed on the channel so far. 78% is good enough to make this list. So this new cash out ticket came in, it's the 19th best ticket that we've seen on the channel so far. However, I have to point out that Massachusetts $10 tickets have 80% payout regularly. And so again, this is kind of like the second negative thing I'm going to say about this new cash out ticket is that it is very backwards for a more expensive ticket to have less value than a cheaper ticket from another state. So in my opinion, any $20 ticket from any state ought to have 81% value. They ought to be up there where Massachusetts is, because it doesn't make sense to play a $20 ticket with that has less value than a $10 ticket from another state. I would play the $10 ticket every time. And so while this is a good ticket from Georgia, and I'm pleased that they put this out, it needs to have more value to just make sense with what Massachusetts is doing. So, it's kind of, I kind of have two answers. In Georgia, this is a great ticket. I would maybe pick it up every now and then. On the other hand, when you're comparing it to Massachusetts, if I had a choice between the Georgia tickets and Massachusetts tickets, I would play Massachusetts every day, 100% of the time. Now, here on this page, this is where we are looking at the top 36 tickets based on bottom 99% payout. And this is where the Georgia cash out ticket is in first place. This would be the compelling reason to play this ticket, is that it's more of a conservative player type ticket, and I'm more of a conservative player. So this is the reason why I might play this over a Massachusetts ticket. So there are different considerations. So that's about it for the Georgia Lottery $20, $100, $200, and $300 cash out ticket. Again, very, very good ticket. 78% payout is very strong. 75% payout for the bottom 99% is really, really good. Number one, as you can see, that we've seen on the channel so far. So good for Georgia for putting out a decent $20 ticket. for a change. So yeah, this is definitely one that I can recommend. I think this is a good one. It's going to be fun to play. So if you are playing this, good luck on it. Hopefully you'll win some of those $300 prizes. If you do, let us know in the comment section below so we can congratulate you. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.